going to be talking about him today.
Yeah, that's right, Noah. That's right, Noah. I'm going to be talking about you on YouTube. Yes, I is. Yes, I is. Yes, I is. Yes, he is.
Here he is right now. Yeah. So today, I'm recording a video that, like I mentioned, is going to have a little bit of this guy in it. Yes, yes, he is so cute. Yeah, he's gonna talk about you. Yeah, you might even become famous, and if you don't, that's okay too. So today, and I'm sure you're gonna wonder what this has to do with him, but I'll show you. Oh, I will show you. Today we're gonna be talking about what you can do with plastic bottles when you're done with what came in them. Okay? Yeah, and these are just some ideas. When you're done drinking what came in your, your Clarbroom bottle, your soda bottle, whatever. When you're done drinking your soda or your Clarbroom or your other mineral water or your, whatever, you have a plastic bottle. And those fill up landfills really fast, and yes, you can recycle them. And that is one option. But what if you're not near a recycling bin? Or what if you can have access to a recycling bin, but you wonder, can this be used for something? Well, yes, it can. Oh, look at this guy. Look at. Aw, he's precious.
Yeah, you wanna be on the video more? Yeah, it's gonna talk about you. Yeah.
One thing you can do, you can make a cat toy out of it. That's what it has to do with it. This one isn't completely finished. I have some other ones that I don't know what they are, but it's not quite finished yet. I still have to find something to secure the top with, but ideally I'll find some strong tape or something pretty soon. So yeah, what you do is you just yeah. Oh, and I should probably also decorate the outside. The other ones I decorated. I drew little designs on the outside. But anyway, so yeah, what you do is you just find something. You can even use the wrapper from the bottle. You can see this Clarbroom wrapper and a pistachio shell in there. You could just stick something in there that's gonna, make some noise, entertain your kitty. Yeah. Something that's going to be entertaining for your kitty cat. And, you can draw little designs on the outside, put sticks there, whatever. And of course, find some tape or glue or something to secure the top on with, because otherwise it'll just make a mess. Another thing you can do is you can make these. These are sensory bottles, also known as meditation bottles. You can also call them sensory meditation bottles, meditation sensory bottles. Whatever you want to call them. What you do with these is, when you're upset about something, you get mad, you get sad, you get scared, you get otherwise upset, or maybe you just want to feel all chill and happy and peaceful and calm and chillax, you want to just have a good time looking at something, What you do with these is, when you want to feel peaceful and calm and chill for one reason or another, do is you just take them around and watch.
So peaceful.
This one's mine. This one I made for my mom. Blue is her favorite color, so I made sure hers was mostly blue, and I made sure mine was mostly red because red is my favorite. Bright red is the thing I love. Bright red. Yeah, red's my favorite color. Yeah, here's mine again.
Woo! A red sparkle, red shiny glitter. Hey.
Alright, so how you make these? What you do is you just find some, whatever, some glitter, some sand, some rubber bands, buttons, sequins, beads, whatever. Okay, you get some water in there. Okay, you get the little sequins or buttons or beads or whichever, whatever you want in there. And you get it in there. You get it into the water. You can also add food coloring. The dye is pretty much faded on mine. But there used to be like red food coloring in it. Now the water's just pink. But Mom's will put lots of blue food coloring in it, so it probably will actually never fade, really. Or if it does fade, it won't fade much because I made sure to put lots in. Yeah. I love my mommy. Anywho, so yeah, you do that, and you put the top on and you glue it. You glue it shut. Make sure to really glue it. And you have to glue the inside of the lid. You have to put glue on the inside of the lid and the part where the inside of the lid goes, and also around the outside, because that way it'll stay secure, because you want to make extra special sure that these don't spill all over, and even if like this one, it has some gaps in the glue around the outside. The purpose of having glue on the inside and the outside is that even if you mess up on the glue on the outside or it's running out or whatever, it's still going to be really secure. And if the glue wears off on the outside, it probably won't wear on the inside, usually. And if it does, you'll have have backup, so to speak. So yeah, you want to make sure to really secure the top on these things. But then,
So peaceful.
yeah, so these are for, when you want to calm down after getting upset, or you just want to, feel calm, peaceful, and happy. Yeah. And they're cool to look at too. Look at that, people. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at yeah. So yeah. And in addition to that, like I mentioned, you can recycle a bottle, and you can also just go refill it, with some regular tap water. You can do that too. You can do whatever you want with it. There are like a bunch of possibilities, and these are just some. I'm just giving you a couple of ideas. So yeah. Those are just some ideas for what you can do with a plastic bottle when you're done with whatever came in it. Like whether it started out as mineral water or regular sparkling water or juice juice or soda or tea or whatever, you know? You can do a lot of things with that plastic bottle when you're done with it. And whatever you do, do not, I repeat, do not put it in the trash can, because those things fill up so fast in the landfills. Okay, they fill up the landfills. And that is so bad for the earth. So I don't, you know, I don't go around usually, yelling at people when they throw plastic bottles in the garbage, in the regular garbage. And I don't go digging around in there. I don't go digging around in the garbage, because that's just way not clean. Ugh. You know, this is so gross. But please, and there are people who actually work at waste sorting businesses, so they have to, sort things out so that, and even if those people catch the plastic bottles, and they put them in the recycling facility, because sometimes they have to do that. But even if they do, you're just making more work for them. And sometimes it's run by machines. And when it's run by machines, they don't know. Those machines don't know. Machines don't have brains, They're machines. They're not alive. They're just built, Machines don't know. Plastic bottle from your average wood chip, from your non-average wood chip, from anything, Machines, even with technology nowadays, a machine isn't going to be able to tell whether something's metal or plastic or paper or glass or styrofoam or fabric or wood or whatever. They can't tell the difference. Even with technology nowadays, the machines at the garbage facilities cannot tell a plastic bottle from anything else. Their job is just push it right along, cut it up, burn it maybe, I don't know. Maybe. No, yeah. But, they can't tell what's what. They're machines. They're not alive. They don't have brains. They don't have hearts. They don't have blood. They don't have lungs. They don't have any organs. Plus, they have a brain as like a microchip or whatever. A microchip or a circuit board or a capacitor or whatever, That's the closest to any human organ they have. They can't tell. To them, all of it is all the same, If you throw a plastic bottle in the garbage and it's the machine's job to go through all the garbage is not going to be sorted away from your plastic bottle. And your plastic bottle is going to wind up in a landfill like everything else. Dumped into a pile, shredded, burned, going down a conveyor belt, dumped in a hole. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I mean, my closest reference for any of that is like, you know, movies and pictures and news and whatnot. I haven't ever been in person to an actual real world alien landfill. I do know, you know, what I know from, you know, the news. You know, I do know what I know from interviews with, people. I do know what I know from, you know, movies. You know, combinations of movies and interviews. So yeah. Yeah. But regardless of anything that I saw in Toy Story 3, I don't know for sure if, you know, if there really is an incinerator or shredder down there. Yeah. Hello. Thank you, LGMs, for saving everybody. But anywho, so back to the reality of things. I don't know what really goes on in a landfill, besides that there's holes full of piles of garbage there in real landfills, and, you know, machinery there. That's all I know. I don't know anything other than that. I don't know what goes on beyond all that. But I do know that they're very gross places, and if you throw a plastic bottle in the regular garbage, it's just gonna go there, and the machines won't discriminate your plastic bottle from a wood chip, from somebody's rotten steak, from anything. You know, you can't tell your plastic bottle from dirt. Can't tell your plastic bottle from, you know, some random rusty old nail that'll give you tetanus if you step on it, even if you've been vaxxed. You know, like it's that bad of a rusty nail, you know. Or a non-rusty nail, or a rusty nail that if you step on it, if you've been vaxxed, you won't get tetanus. But if you step on it and you've not been vaxxed, you will. You know, any of that. The machines there, they can't tell what's a plastic bottle and what's not. And also, you know what else you shouldn't do with a plastic bottle? You shouldn't put it in a pond, in a lake, in a sewer, down a drain, any of those kind of places. Don't throw it in your river. Don't throw it in the pond. Don't throw it in the zoo. Just don't throw it on the ground. Don't litter, basically. Don't litter. You know, it's just gross. Okay? Just don't do it. It's gross. In some places, it's illegal. It's morally wrong. Don't do it. Do what I do. Alright? Don't do what I don't do with your plastic bottles. Got it, people? This has been Miss 3 Queen, and reduce, reuse, recycle.